Do you realize that we are not meant to worry about anything that we bring into our lives? It is stated over and over. If you've ever read any of the scriptures in any of the Bibles, I know there's different versions of the Bible, but we are not meant to worry about the things in our life that we actually have no control over. There's so many things that people are worrying about today that, you know, are just becoming a hindrance to each person. And they're becoming a way for people not to get the success that they desire and not to have the lifestyle they want. So when you worry, you're holding yourself back. And worry is a thought. It is a thought that creeps up into your conscious mind, which is your creative mind. Your conscious mind is your creative mind. So a worry will creep up right there. And what happens is our subconscious mind is triggered saying, oh my gosh, I got to protect you. You know, what is that worry? What is that thought? They don't know what it is. Your subconscious mind doesn't know what it is. It just knows the feeling. Because when you worry about anything, you have an emotion. You have an emotion attached to it. And that emotion will just grab hold and it'll keep bringing you down. It'll make you worry more and more and more and more. So I suggest, and I do this for my team also, and I'm seeing so many results and people are getting so much value out of this that I've chosen today to bring it out to the public and to share this tidbit on what we do and basically different things we do to make it happen for us is not to worry. Because when you take the realization and when you know deep in your heart that you're not meant to worry, you're not meant to get upset or frustrated, you know, those things are going to happen. But here's a little trick, a simple little trick that will help you to stop it from creeping deeper and deeper. When you feel this worry or this thing that's coming on, oh my gosh, I can't believe this showed up. I can't believe this happened. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? When you feel that worry come into your mind, immediately stop. I mean, stop your brain, stop your action, stop your movement, because your movement will launch it forward more. Stop what you're doing. Like, for example, if I had that feeling come up on me as I'm speaking with you today, I would maybe sit down in my chair, because right now I'm standing at my very desk. And I would probably sit down and no, okay, stop, cease all movement. And I would count backwards from 5 to 1. And I would do this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That triggers your brain to relax, and your subconscious will relax and say, oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. And you can go about your day. And anytime this happens, and I have to say, back in the day, I've been using this tidbit for a very long time. I know I've heard some other people coming up with the same thing, which is fantastic. I am so glad to see this spreading across social media and across the world. It is amazing how this little tiny trick works wonders. It stops the subconscious from grabbing hold of what you're worried about, because you're not meant to worry. That's not your job. You're meant to be focused, to take action on when you are given an opportunity, when you're given something that is going to take your dream or your goal to the next level. You're not meant to worry about how you're going to get there. You're not meant to worry about money. You're not meant to focus on, if you focus on not having enough money, what's going to happen is, you know the answer to this. I don't even have to tell you. You're going to get more not having enough money. But if you focus on, my goal is, let's do a hypothetical here. Let's say your goal is to be a successful entrepreneur and have a home business where you can stay home be with your family, travel, do all the things that you want to do. Let's say that is your goal. So anytime anything gets in the way, any worry, any little tidbit of a thought gets in the way of you not reaching that goal, stop it immediately. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're thinking. I mean, stop. Count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your subconscious won't have anything to focus on. There will be no trigger, no alarm bells going off in your subconscious. So therefore, you are going to be on the track to getting what you want. It is plain and simple. So, but by doing these steps, you're telling the brain, that you don't have to worry. Everything's fine because your brain is programmed. It is a computer. Best way to describe it. Your brain is a computer. Your subconscious is the hard drive. And it's where everything has been stored and everything that will evolve and grow and help you to create the life you want when you want it. And you're not always going to have control over when things evolve. It's going to depend a lot on the actions you take and the strategies that you actually go forward with and make happen. Another mantra that I use, and I've been using this for quite a few years also, I recently moved. And in the move, I had it on a plaque type thing. Well, it got messed up bad. So I printed another one out today and I put it here in this video. So it's in my header there. It's on YouTube. It's going to be underneath. It'll be underneath. It'll be under there. So, but what I do is I repeat this, and I started out some time ago, and I started out by saying this. When I first started, I started saying it, several times a day, and it was keeping me on track. It was keeping me focused. And I'm going to tell you this mantra. I'm going to share this mantra with, and the only people I have personally shared this mantra with is my team, are the people that I give value to. And I give value to you also. But if you're not on my team, then you're going to get a huge bonus here. 2 bonuses, actually. The one that I've given you already, and the second one is right here. So what I've done is I've scheduled time in my day, actually, and I repeat this mantra throughout my day, and I keep it on in a frame. I printed a new one, and I'm going to get a new frame, and we're going to get it printed back up, and it'll be over my desk where I can look at it every single day. And this is all I did was I printed it up on Canva. See? I printed it up, and now I'm going to get a new frame for it, and it's going to be posted right above my desk. And here's where I will be able to see it, because I'll be looking at it. Whether I'm standing or sitting, I'll be able to see this, and I'll be able to recite it throughout my day. It's a little longer mantra than what I've given you in the past. But like I said, I give this to my team, and everyone who uses it, I am not going to say everyone I give it to it works for, because you have to use the tools to make them work, right? Okay, it goes like this. Ready? My mind is free from worry because I am in direct contact with the source of power and intelligence, which enables me to dissolve the cause of worry. My creative mind will direct me in thought and action towards the elimination of my worries. It's right on target to help all of us out there to get rid of what is holding us back. And when you're worried about something not happening, something not coming forward, when you're worried in any shape or form, you'll find that when you let it go, I mean, let it go. You don't need it. When you let it go, and let your conscious mind, which is your forward mind, the frontal lobe mind right here, let it just be creative like it's supposed to. Why worry? Your subconscious mind does not need to get involved, and it does not need to worry either. So this mantra, believe it or not, so simple, so easy, is solid gold, which is why I printed this on a wheat field. Beautiful, huh? I went into Canva and I used the background and I printed it on a wheat field. Wheat field is gold. Gold is prosperity. Gold is wealth. So whenever you look at your mantra and you're reciting it, you will be in the frame of mind of, hey, I am wealthy. I am successful. I am creating the lifestyle I choose. And why not have that in your life all the time? And when you use love from the heart, whenever you're saying this, what I've done, and I still do, I'll put my hand over my heart and you can feel your heart beating. If you feel it beating, feel that strength. Do you know the brain is powerful, but the heart is more powerful than the brain? Think about it. The heart has a beat, and the heart is much more powerful than the brain. So when you use these 2 tips that I've given you here today to change your lifestyle, change who you are, change what's holding you back, then you've got nothing but success to unfold. And like I said, these 2 tips that I've shared with you here today, I've only given these to my team. No one else. I've not shared these with anyone else. I've heard a few other people out there reciting some of the parts of it. And then I've heard another person reciting the 5 to 1. Thank you. And then I've heard one more person using the 3 to 1. So one more time, the first tip, or I guess you could call it a trick. It's a way, it's simple. Whenever you feel that worry feeling coming at you, whenever you feel it, stop yourself immediately. I mean, stop what you're doing. Stop your movements. Movements will make it go faster. Stand still, sit down, whatever it is, stay still and breathe and just recite backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this triggers the subconscious to say, oh, there's nothing wrong, because you're silencing your conscious brain, which is this frontal lobe. Excuse me. You're silencing it by saying there's nothing wrong. By counting backwards. When you count backwards, it's putting an end to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That puts an end to it. If you count forwards, that means it can go on and on and on and on and on, because numbers never end. It never ends. So count backwards from 5 to 1. It works when you let it work. And then the mantra that I was just showing you, like I said, I printed my new one out because my other one got damaged in my move, is I printed it in a wheat field. There we go. Printed it in a wheat. I'm standing up, so I got to adjust myself here. I printed it in a wheat field, which is gold. Wheat's gold. And it also symbolizes prosperity and abundance. Because if your field is good, if your crop is good, then you prosper, right? Exactly. So I'm going to share the mantra with you one more time. And then I did put it in the header, and on YouTube, of course, you know, it's down underneath here in YouTube. So here we go. One more time. You ready? My mind is free from worry because I am in direct contact with the source of power and intelligence, which enables me to dissolve the cause of worry. My creative mind will direct me in thought and action towards the elimination of my worries. Now, when I started out with this particular mantra, I would say it several times a day. And I like it. After a while, you memorize it, and then you don't have to have it. But I always keep it. I'm getting a new frame for this one. I keep it above my desk where I can see it all the time. But I say it throughout, even if I'm out and about, and just out of habit, I guess. It's one of those good habits that you create for yourself. I will repeat it out of habit, just in my subconscious. And it just, you know, it just keeps everything going great in my life. And I want you to have these tools. Like I said, I've only given these tools to my team. I've never given them to anyone who wasn't on my team. So you're very lucky here today. I'm sharing this with you, and anyone on my team, we want to share the wealth. So we're going to go ahead with this, okay? So don't feel put out or anything because we shared this today. So I wish you all the best. And again, use these two little tricks that work wonders on your mind power, on your brain, and they work on creating success. Because once you get rid of these little roadblocks, these limiting beliefs, then you have nothing but success to hold you, to engrave on you, and to just envelop you. And put your hand on your heart and feel your heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat and feel how that makes you feel so awesome. As you're doing your mantras, as you're doing your affirmations, whatever you're doing, put your hand on your heart and feel your heartbeat. Feel how amazing that is. Okay, so I'd like you to subscribe to our channel and click the button, or click the bell, I guess. On YouTube, we have a bell. So click the bell to get more notifications and just get out there. Let's keep these things going, guys, because a lot of these systems and stuff I don't share with everybody. So if you're lucky enough to get in on this, then, oh my gosh, you're so great. So don't do anything that's going to hold you back and make you sick. Don't do anything that's going to inhibit you from being who you need to be and who you want to be. So subscribe to our newsletter, because you never know what's going to come out on that newsletter. It goes to my team first, so you can't go wrong if you're there. And also, I put a blogging link up here. So if you're not blogging yet, if you're not getting yourself out there, take a look at this training I got out there for you, because you know what? It's only going to take you forward, and you're going to find success. Okay? That's what we're all about. We're all about giving and sharing and helping people to grow and to be successful. It's up to you if you take these tips or not. It's up to you if you use them. So if you do, fantastic. If you join my team, better, fantastic. And I wish you all the best. Okay, guys, I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.